All right, there, guys. How's it going? So, an article's come out from Paul Joyce. I know you're not meant to read it verbatim, but I've tried to do this a couple of times now with my notes, and I'm losing track. So, I'm just gonna go through it verbatim. Like the video if you do. Leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts down below. And before we get into it, obviously this is written by Paul Joyce, and in my opinion, and of a few others, he is the pretty much the mouthpiece of Michael Edwards and Richard Hughes. So this is directly from the club, and I'm going to say this now: the club is hitting back at what Salah said yesterday through this, without a shadow of a doubt. They are having a hit back at him about what he did. So we're going to go through it. Let me know what you think, and I'll obviously be stopping and starting when I go through. So. Look at this first line here. The long wait for a head-turning, jaw-dropping performance from Mohamed Salah this season is finally over. That was delivered in a dark corridor at a dank Ellen Road, cut straight to the heart of the issue that has conspired to leave Liverpool's season mired in deep crisis. So he's already having a hit at him there, saying he's not really performed well. Salah words in aiming a flame thrower at almost everyone at the club, from the head coach to unnamed teammates he clearly feels should not have been picked ahead of him, and many others besides, amounted to one of the most incendiary interviews of recent times. I don't think it was bad, but it wasn't that, you know what I mean? Sifting through the ashes of a toxic fallout from his post-match monologue, one question remains unanswered, and that is what he hopes to achieve from a remarkable act of betrayal. Salah's time at Anfield has been defined by a plethora of different finishes, 250 of them in total, to leave him third on Liverpool's list of leading goalscorers. But if his motive was to undermine Slot, then his more spectacular strike may yet to prove to be an own goal. Alternatively, if all of this was designed to orchestrate his departure from the club, then he is certainly closer to the exit door than at any previous occasion, despite numerous veiled threats in the past. To dust down Salah's quote from 12 months ago, he seems more out than in. To be fair, Salah has played with the media a fair bit, hasn't he? So I can understand where they're coming from with this one. First, with regard to Slot's position, no club that stands for anything sacks its coach on the back of a player challenging team selection as Salah did in the aftermath of Liverpool's latest capitulation. The modern Liverpool was founded upon Bill Shankly's arrival as a manager several years after he had initially turned down the club because the board of directors wanted an input in team matters. Since then, the autonomy of selection has always been a core principle that lies with the manager, and that cannot change, and nor will it. FSG, which owns Liverpool, wants Slot to come through what is proven a hugely difficult second season after last term's title success, and has shown no sign of wavering on that. Patience will not be limitless, but results will ultimately dictate Slot's future, not Salah stamping his feet. So there you go, guys. Like, you know, to be fair, I will say this as well. I don't think Slot's anywhere close to being sacked right now. We're only 2 points out of the top four. If that gap was greater, say that it was like 8 points, 10 points, something like that, then I could potentially see it happening. But we are, what, 1 win out of the top four, so I can't see it happening, guys. I really can't. There will be some Liverpool supporters, those who are tired of watching the champions surrender their crown on a diet of set-piece disasters, who will take Salah's side after his assertion that his relationship is broken with his head coach. Others, the floating voters, will have their eyes open to exactly what Slot must deal with and will think he did not deserve Salah's attempted takedown at a time when little else is going right. The fact that fans are choosing side is diverse in itself, which is one of the worst aspects of this whole soap opera. Which I understand, to be fair, to give him his due. What transpired on Saturday evening was very on brand. At some point, Liverpool would have expected Salah to publicly broach his unhappiness at being reduced to the role of a backup in 3 games, given how he has previously used rare exchanges with the media to state his case. There was a nudge, nudge, wink, wink, if I speak there will be fire moment when he was dropped for the game against West Ham in April 2024, and that came in the final games of Jurgen Klopp's reign. It subsequently became an open secret that Salah would have considered leaving Liverpool then, had Klopp not already decided to depart in the summer, having been left exhausted. Now, why are you letting that come out? You're letting that come out because you're now letting fans know, hey, guys, you're all on Salah's side here, but he wanted to leave in 2024. I understand that obviously Salah's done something in return and they're hitting back now, but as I say, this is not going to end well. Salah will end up leaving the club in January. I think he's played his last game. I don't think he travels to Italy. I don't think he plays next weekend. I think this is it. There's not much more to cover in that bit there, I don't think. It covers his more out than in topic. Talking about being... Salah got what he wanted 8 months ago, with Liverpool plonking a gold throne in the middle of Anfield pitch upon which the Egyptian king, he put in quotation marks, happily posed after signing the most lucrative contract in the club's history worth about 400k a week. Maybe part of his interview was lost in translation. Perhaps he meant thrown when... rather than thrown when claiming something had been hurled under the bus. Oh, Paul. That deal reflects Liverpool's commitment, but if he is intent on saying his goodbyes next weekend, it will be interesting to see how Salah and his agent intend to get him away from that agreement. Maybe Liverpool will make it easy for them and open the door to Al Hilal, Al Etihad, and whoever else wants him in the Saudi Pro League, and plough the fee they receive into a move for Bournemouth Semenyo, for example. It is to be hoped, however, that when Liverpool's sporting director speaks to Rami Abbas, he brings up his social media post from last February when Liverpool moved 7 points clear at the top of the table, where a fan account posted a picture of Slot, to which Abbas replied, "Excellent at his job." Nothing stays the same, clearly, but if Slot had struggled to cope with the period of transition into which Liverpool had plunged, what about Salah? What is interesting that Slot has never criticised the player. He has been given plenty of opportunities. I'm going to keep going down a little bit. Rooney's criticised Salah. Jamie Carragher's criticised him. Mark Cucurelli's criticised him. Talks about Gakpo and Kanate still playing. Yada, yada, yada. I think that's pretty much it, guys. I don't want to read the whole thing out to you because I'll probably get like a strike or something on the channel. But that's it. In a nutshell, guys, the club have hit back at Mo Salah. I don't think that we are going to see Mo Salah again play for Liverpool, in all fairness. It'll be interesting to get Shauno's take on this tomorrow night on the stream, so make sure you come around and watch that. Hit the like button, leave a comment down below, let me know what you think, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one.